Hey, so every individual that you come across in your day to day life and every individual that you just see on a regular basis, as you're going to work, as you're taking a walk to the park and you come across your neighbors, just anywhere, have realization that those people are walking testimonies just like yourself. Those people are walking testimonies just like yourself. And everybody has a story that's worth telling. Everybody has a story that is worth listening to. God didn't make any mistakes creating humans, creating all humans, all types, shapes, forms, shoot, even colors. He made no mistakes, man. And we all have a story. We all have something inside of us that is worth telling a crowd or telling a person, an individual. It doesn't have to be a crowd, but we all have something inside of us that is worth listening to and that is worth expressing to people. So don't judge a book by its cover. That's so cliche. You probably hear that almost every day. But don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a person off of their looks. You see a person outside of Wawa asking for money, you don't know what they could have been through. I mean, you may assume or think like this person might use this money to, spend on their habit, their smoking habit or drinking. And they may not even really spend this money on a bus fare that they tell you. Or they may not really spend this money on a taxi or whatever the case. But still have that heart for people and still have the intention on this money is to help them. And that's it. Whatever that person does with the money, that's between them and God, and that's the decision that they have to make. But have the intention and have the heart to just help them, love and help, and that's it. So I say that to say every person has a story, and we don't know the beginning of everybody's story because we're in our own story ourselves as we're going through life and as we're transcending in life. But at the same time, we have to hear people out and we have to start experiencing other people's worlds, as in just taking the time to really have empathy and sympathize for people more. And that's how communities are formed, especially off of storytelling. Back in the day, our ancestors and back when there was no TVs, no phones, what did they thrive off of? Just hearing each other's stories, sitting in a circle, talking to one another, actually having that connection within each other. And they're all bonding off of just talking to each other, off of storytelling, off of actually connecting with one another and hearing what they've been through, hearing how they overcame what they've been through, hearing their grandfather's stories, hearing their ancestors' stories from back then, what they've been taught, so they could instill it into their toolkit, whatever it is that they've learned over their years of living at the time. You know how you see how that works. So that's how we have to bring it. We have to bring that back to the forefront, man. We have to bring back actually sympathizing and empathizing and hearing people out more, not judging them off of their looks, not judging them off of their appearance, actually hearing them out because you don't know where they came from. They could really look very homeless, but they could have knowledge of a millionaire. Knowledge is king. Really, Jesus is king, of course, but on this earth that we live on, gaining as much knowledge is king too. And if you come across an individual that has so much knowledge that could change your insight on life and that can help you process the way you maneuver through life, then you won. Because you have the awareness and you actually took the time to listen to what another person had to say to you. And that's why, bro, that's why I be saying, like, every person that you come across, bro, you know, all people aren't going to be good people, but God really works through people to send a message to you sometimes. It's not all the time. Because sometimes it could be an encounter with a demon. Sometimes it could be an encounter with, the devil, the way he works. Because the same way God and his angels working on this earth is the same way the devil and his demons is working too. So you have to have a strong discernment. But at the same time, bro, God works through people to send messages to his children at the same time. You just have to have the discernment, and you have to be very aware of your surroundings, your situation, the person you're speaking to. Like I said, you just have to have very strong discernment, man. But yeah, that's the video for real, for real. I just wanted to say that quick message. I just want to elaborate on top of the other video that I just made. I mean, it's two different topics, but I'm just creating in the flow state. Whatever pops in my mind, man. I just feel as though those are downloads from God himself for me to just start the camera and just talk. I have so much to talk about. I could go on and on, stories and all, but we're just going to keep building this brick by brick and just keep putting these videos out. So yeah, man, don't judge a book by its cover. Love and give your heart to others. If you truly feel you need to, don't second guess yourself. Don't be like, I don't know what this person is going to do, or I don't know how this person is going to react. Don't think like that. Think more with a peace of mind. And if you have confusion, or if you feel your discernment kicking in, just literally sit with yourself for like a couple seconds, 30 seconds, close your eyes, just, communicate with God himself and ask like, Lord, is this the move that I should make? Should I approach this person, or should I hear this person out? And he'll talk to you, because after you go to him and you ask him that question, you're either going to feel a sense of peace, or you're going to feel more of a pull back. You won't feel nudged to approach that action. You get it? So, yeah, that's all I got to say in this one. Y'all have a great day. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll see y'all in the next video if I don't make another one today.